Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA, and for the coaches, Brent, what do you think is most important this time of year?
Well, I think just the messaging from the coaches and how they're going to continue to go back to coming out of training camp, the mantra for the season. Great staffs never let go of what it is they taught in the first 2 or 3 days of training camp. They've had enough time to understand their roster, and they want to make sure that guys adhere to the basic messages. So repeating that early and often, that's always important for teams that go a long way.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Davion Mitchell, George out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Wright in at the shooting guard position. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. And that one's good.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Now here's George. Fires the 3. And there's Wright. That one's good. And the assist by George.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. The savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Mitchell against Cunningham. Wright drives it, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Shoots from 14, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the inside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And down it goes. 2 points. He has 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Fires in the triple.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Turner. And so Turner nails them both. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Siakam against George. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Miller pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Knicks trail by 4. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell, a screen on Siakam. Right outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Mitchell, the pass to Wright. And he drives in. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Wright's got 10.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. And Detroit again with the bucket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
The rebound by Turner.
Shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
And then Siakam with the jam.
I like seeing Siakam glide towards the rim, using his athleticism to his advantage.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Mitchell, the pass to Towns. Crafty move. It's good. Detroit leading by 7. Cunningham with the ball to the paint.
Cunningham finding the open man there.
For New York, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Right, pass to Mitchell. Towns, a screen on Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And the Knicks making a change here. Wallace is checked in.
Number 7.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've got a 9-point lead. Pass to Cunningham. This one for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Right on the left side.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
New York shooting their first free throws of this game. First one falls for him.
Shooting for New York.
So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And he lobs it up.
The smart decisions as Cunningham did a great job of setting his guy up.
Knicks trail by 9. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Turner, a screen on right. Pass to Turner. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by George.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Miller against right. Miller, right side. Pass to Cunningham. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Cunningham's got 5 now.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade. Just really confident getting into that J.
Wallace, the pass to George. Right outside. Shot clock at 5. sees the lob. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And their coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
For the Pistons, Wagner's checked in for Turner, and it's Lou Dort in for Siakam. Now here's Cunningham. Watch by Wallace. Cunningham, right side. Shot is up. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Wallace. Takes it inside.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Cunningham looking it over. Clock at 6. Wagner for 3. That shot off. The Knicks have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. To the wing, right side. Towns, right side. Pass to right. Here's Dadier. The 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Here's Dort. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Pistons lead by 8.
The size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. Could be really effective at any position on the floor.
Here's Wallace. Drains the triple. Wallace has got 5 now.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Cunningham on the wing. Fades and shoots. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 5. And here's Wright from the arc. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. Miller on the wing, pounded by Wright. Here's Cunningham. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. New York making a switch here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
On the wing, Daniels. He's watched by Cunningham. Daniels misses. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Cunningham. 1:24 left in the first quarter. Back to Davis. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Knicks trail by 11. Here's Daniels. Pulls it. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Now here's Davis. Watched by Wallace. Dort, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Ceballos. Pass to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Here's Daniels. He's watched by Cunningham. Daniels passes to Wallace. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. Now here's George. He's closely guarded. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Ceballos. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Davis out there with George. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Daje in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Daniels. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Davis. Lets it go from 14. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Now Davis. Porter finds Cunningham. Outside Davis. Puts up a 3. Pass to Siakam. Outside Davis. And here's Cunningham. George over to help. Here's Ceballos. George defending. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Pistons making a switch here. Miller's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Mitchell's checked in for Daniels. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Davis against Mitchell. Pass to George. Detroit with a rebound. Here's Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Daje, shot is off. Detroit leading by 17. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Porter, 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Outside Davis. Pass to Mitchell to win the drought. The shot, no good. Davis with the defensive effort.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court. And New York has possession.
Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Pass to Dadier. 4-3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. And so Davis will bring it up for the Pistons. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Stolen by Davis. It's George on the drive. Here's Mitchell, and he converts the layup.
Assist from George.
Detroit leading by 14. Pass to Siakam. Porter with a screen on George. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. And Dadier pulls it down. Knicks trail by 14. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. The Knicks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Wallace outside. George, a screen on Miller. Wallace up top. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George's shot is off. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Davis against Mitchell. The 17-footer. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Dadier. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he drops the first. Turner, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And a switch here also for New York. Towns is checked in. Detroit leading by 14. And here's Davis. He's got 5. Pass to Miller. The fader. And that's good. Off the glass that time. 18 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Mitchell, good.
Beautiful timing, execution, great move to the rack.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Mitchell against Davis. There's a screen. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
So it's the Knicks now, following the score by Detroit.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Detroit leading by 14. Outside Davis. Elbow shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Mitchell drives in. No good that time. Davis with the defensive effort.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Wallace with a double team. On the wing, Porter. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Miller can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 16. Inside. Banked it in off the glass.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Dort, he's checked in for Detroit. Wright's checked in for New York. The Knicks have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Towns. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Detroit leading by 14. Dort with it. Towns covering. Dort, the pass to Miller.
Switch.
Takes the three. Knocks down the triple. Miller's got 8.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Mitchell up top. Check by Davis. Towns on a screen. Wallace left side. Dort grabs the miss.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Detroit another 3.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Detroit has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Turner. Ball stolen. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Miller. Wallace left side. Right outside. Down low. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Davis. 9 points in the game. Fade away. Miller can't get it to go. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 18. Here's Wallace. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Miller outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Mitchell misses.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way, but maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Now here's Wright. 14 points for him, and he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Miller against Wright. Back to Miller. And there's the screen. Over Wright. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 25.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Throws it up high.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Knicks trail by 17. 43 seconds left in the first half. Tipped. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Ceballos. 10 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's the floater. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Second personal foul.
That free throw good from Cunningham. There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. They need this. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
New York basketball.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Detroit on top, opening up a huge gap. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please, direct your attention now to the center court. And
For the Raptors, they'll be up against the Bucks out in Milwaukee. Tip-off is 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Pistons.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And it's Detroit with the ball. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. We've got Pascal Siakam. Cunningham is out there with Miller. Then there's Miles Turner. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
at the line for your Pistons.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Mitchell. George outside to the middle. Here's Towns. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Pistons lead by 22. Here's Miller. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Miller's got 10.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Right against Miller. George, a screen on Miller. Here's Wright, and Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Cunningham against Mitchell. Back to Siakam. Fades. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. The Knicks shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Towns passes to Mitchell, and there's the drive. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Wright. He takes it in. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
George with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 15. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
New York shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Knicks trail by 19. Right up top, guarded by Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Wright. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Wright's got 7 now in this quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Miller outside. Turner, a screen on Wright. Here's Miller. And again, no good by Detroit.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over George. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Knicks trail by 14. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. And it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end. Inside, stolen by Mitchell. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And too long on the shot. Detroit leading by 12. Now here's Cunningham. 15 points in the game. To stop the drought. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Team second.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for Detroit. Michael Porter comes in for Turner. And it's Davis in for Miller. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Right outside. Puts it up from 17. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Wright's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Outside Porter. Let's go with a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. It's Wright on the wing. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3. Wright's got 33.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now here's Davis. He's got 9. Right side Porter. Porter with a screen on Mitchell. Kicks it out to Siakam. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 10.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Mitchell, the pass to Wright. Oh, Siakam with the block. Pass to Porter. Tries it from 19. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. George outside. Here's Towns. hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Towns has got 6.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Okay, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to review the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Cunningham. 15 points in the game. Wagner with a screen. Now here's Cunningham. Watched by Wallace. And it's Cunningham missing. And so George will bring it up for New York. Trailing by 8. No good on the triple.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
It's rebounded by Wagner. The Pistons lead by 10. Outside Davis. Pass to Wagner. Back to Davis. Right with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. For 3, George knocks it down from distance. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Ceballos, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Davis with it. 9 points in the game. Cunningham outside. From deep. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Cunningham's got 18 points in the game. Knicks trail by 8. Wallace outside. Pass to Towns. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Porter. Now Cunningham. He's got 18. With the floater. Doesn't go that time. New York has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Now here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. To the inside, Ceballos. Ooh, ripped away! Wallace outside. Right outside. Here's the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's Porter. Ceballos.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Wright. Give him 35. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Wagner with a screen. Cunningham into the lane. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And Kay doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Back to Wallace. Pass to George. Soft touch off the glass. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Porter, the pass to Cunningham. 1:36 left in the third. To the paint. It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good. The Pistons making a switch here. Dortch checked in. And both free throws good for Wagner. Knicks trail by 7. 1:25 left in the third. Here's Daniels. It's rebounded by Wagner. And Davis has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham outside. Five to shoot. Fades back. Davis with a rebound. New York has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Wallace outside. Here's Daniels. Back to Wallace. Shoots over Davis. Whoa! Can't outmuscle Davis inside.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Davis, the pass to Cunningham. It's rebounded by George. George has got 5 rebounds in the game. Cunningham, right side. Pass to Ceballos. Misses the 3. And we've reached the end of the third. Detroit on top, up 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for New York, they've got Cason Wallace, Carl Anthony Towns is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Daje in at the small forward position.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Powerful take from Cunningham.
Pretty nice release from Cade Cunningham that time. Soft touch and arc on that ball.
Wallace outside. Cunningham against Mitchell. And stolen by Cunningham. Siakam, right side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Siakam hits them both. Knicks trail by 9. Bridges outside. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Wallace outside. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Miller, the pass to Cunningham. Over Mitchell. And it's Cunningham missing. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the inside. Pass to Mitchell. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. With some arc, he can't get it to go. Siakam with the defensive effort. And here's Cunningham. Now here's Siakam. Checked by Mitchell. Siakam against Mitchell. And the basket by Siakam. And the Pistons lead by 8.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Cunningham against Mitchell. Nice move. Detroit with a rebound. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. The drive by Miller. Yep, that one goes.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Turner passes to Cunningham. Going for the oop here. Here's Dadier. Bridges passes to Wallace. Now Mitchell. Guarded by Miller. Towns is screen on Miller. Here's Mitchell. New York again can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Miller finds Cunningham. And Mitchell over to help. Launches a three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wallace misses. The Pistons lead by 10. Miller on the wing. Cunningham against Mitchell. Cunningham drives in. Cunningham takes the contact.
And Kate Cunningham earning every bit of those points, just driving against contact and still able to focus and finish.
Mitchell against Cunningham. Pass to Towns to win the cold spell. The shot off that time. The Pistons have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And Mitchell over to help. Here's Cunningham. Fires for 3. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Knicks trail by 15. Mitchell, the pass to Wright. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. The first one falls. And so he hits both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-5 run. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. There's the drive. Out to the right wing. For 3. Wright with the board. Wright's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell finds right. Inside. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
There's a screen. Pulls up. The shot, no good. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Mitchell. Davis with it, guarded by Miller. George scanning the floor. Davis with a screen on Siakam. For three, George. The shot that time not on target. The Pistons lead by 11. It's rebounded by New York. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. In transition. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Turner for 3. Right with the board. Knicks trail by 9. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
New York making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Now here's Cunningham. Driving in. Miller left side to snap the cold streak. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to right. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Brandon Miller.
At the line for the Knicks, right? 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Now here's Cunningham to the middle. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And New York has possession. Following the score by Detroit. The three from Mitchell. Drills it from deep.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Releases. Wright with the board. Wright's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Unloads. And it's New York scoring again.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They lead by 7. Siakam outside. Down low. It's tipped. Cunningham on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Cunningham passes to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. And some solid defense from Towns. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-5 run. Right, the open look. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 5th assist in this one. The Pistons lead by 5. Now here's Cunningham. Miller, right side. Right with a steal. Now an update on Cason Wallace's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Knicks head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
There's the 3. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Mitchell. Towns outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Now here's Siakam. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
And that one misses. Knicks trail by 8. He's covered by Siakam. Towns on a screen. A minute 22 left in the 4th quarter here. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 20 points for him.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Turner, a screen on Mitchell. Turner in the high post. Miller outside, 6 to shoot. Siakam in the post, pounded by Wright.
A tried and true way to get guys off balance. Nice pump fake there by Siakam.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Cunningham, following the bucket by the Knicks. Kicks it out to Siakam. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're losing by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And George launches it from deep. And Cunningham pulls it down. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game. New York calls timeout. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.